Good morning, y'all. Happy hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? Sapphire, thank you for the super chat sticker. Appreciate it so much. How have you been, sweetie? Hey, Dawn. How are you? Cement Shoes, Clancy, Miss CD Isaacs. How are you? Your picture's beautiful, girl, by the way. Vicky, good morning. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm good this morning. I'm just sitting out on the porch, smoking me a cig, drinking me a cup of coffee. Hey, Red Rhyme, profile manipulation. Drinking me a cup of coffee out of my Coffee with CC Rooster mug. It's a cute mug, but it's too small. It's a small mug. I'm getting ready to make some kitty merchandise. I want to do a little photo shoot with them, but I want to put up like a little sheet or something, poster board that's black. Maybe set them beside some pumpkins or something. Thanks. Been good. Been cleaning. Hey, Miss C.D. Isaacs, I've been wanting to ask you something. Do you know that guy? Oh my gosh, his name is Isaac. Be our guest. Because you look like his wife a little bit. I mean, it's none of my business. I'm cleaning my vinyl records. We have tons of vinyl records, Clancy. I got a record player. I bet we've not played it in freaking 10 years. It looks like new. It looks like the old school one. It's got the record player on top, plus it plays CDs. I just ordered a 24-ounce pumpkin spice latte to be delivered. Cement Shoes, you come in here and said that on purpose. You know I love pumpkin. Doing dishes, cleaning, Sapphire? Oh, well, I've been up forever since about 5:30. Got my kid off to school and got all the animals situated, got the living room straightened up. So now I'm sitting down, gonna live stream with y'all, and then when I'm done, I gotta go wash a few little dishes. I can hear Cleo running back and forth through the house. No, LOL. My boyfriend's last name is okay, girl. I've been wanting to ask you that. I was like, oh my gosh, is that be our guest's wife? That's my boyfriend's last name. I never want to use my real name on here. Timmy Crazies. No, don't never tell anything about yourself on here, really. Personal information. I've got a big mouth and I have overshared. I'll never be doing that again. DoorDash is making money off me. Hey, DoorDash is making money off my neighbor. He's a single guy. And he orders DoorDash, and it's so freaking annoying because they're always coming up my driveway. And I'm like, as many times as he's ordered, do they not use a GPS or something? Because if they put in his address correctly, it would take them up that road on up. The speakers of mine are kind of messed up, so that's why I don't play it as often anymore, because I'm sure you probably remember when I would go on people's panels, I would have my stereo play. Yeah. Used to go on all kinds of panels. I never go on anybody's panels. I went on Amanda Lynn's one time about true crime. It was like last year or the year before, maybe. I've been on Diane's for the Halloween costume contest, and that's it. I think I was on Delusion Dispellers one time. Sapphire, you need to be texting me, girl. Text. Text me. I want to know what you've been doing. How are you doing? Single, LOL. I dried my hands for that. How you like the single life, girl? Text me and let me know. Anyways, guys, we got to do some true crime this morning because I saw some things. There's a new video. It shows a suspect in the Eliza Fletcher case. It shows him cleaning out his SUV. And also I saw an article where they shared some details about the crime scene where she was found. I'm going to read that, but I'll tell you, it said that her shorts that she had on was found in a trash can. And what led cops to the body was the smell, unfortunately. Okay. The title of this one is New Video, Perp Frantically Cleaning Car less than 4 hours after Eliza kidnapped watch. We were going to watch that, but I want to go to the other one first. Hold on. Let me scroll. Right here it is. An odor of decay. New crime scene details reveal teacher Eliza Fletcher's body was found by the steps of a vacant house. Let's click on it. I'm going to smoke. Relight my cigarette. Okay, let's load up. I'm going to have patience with this. It's a little bit slow. Well, it loaded up pretty fast. Sometimes this Wi-Fi, we upgrade the Wi-Fi where it would be real fast. You can game, stream, have all kinds of people hooked up to it, right? And it's working pretty good. I think a lot of the problem is this Chromebook. Yeah, because I play like that really old school country. Hey, I like old school country. Let's see. This SOB deserves the death penalty. I agree, Miss Isaacs. I'm just going to call you Miss Isaacs, okay? Scroll, damn it. Okay, here we go. New details have emerged about Monday's discovery of missing Tennessee teacher Eliza Fletcher. An affidavit stated that the Memphis police spotted vehicle tracks in tall grass, which led to a vacant apartment. Officers combing the area noticed footprints and an odor of decay before locating a deceased woman who was ultimately identified as Fletcher, 34, next to the steps near a driveway, according to WREG. A pair of purple, well, I don't know if I can say this, Lululemon something, running shorts, which matched what Fletcher was last seen wearing, was found in a nearby trash can. I thought she had pink shorts on. Did she have purple? According to WHBQ, the trash can was located about 100 feet from the residence. The resident suspect, Cleotha Abston, 38, had been at with his brother. Fletcher was believed to have been jogging at around 4:20 a.m. on Friday when Abston kidnapped her. Reports indicate her body was found less than a mile from where she was abducted. Well, yesterday on the news it said 7 miles. Before Fletcher's body was located, a biker had discovered a pair of sandals, her water bottle, and her phone near a property owned by the University of Memphis. Not only was Abston's DNA reportedly found on the sandals, but authorities said cell phone data placed him in the vicinity of where the abduction occurred early Friday. My opinion of this, of course, she is a wealthy woman. Somebody could have paid him to do it, but I don't think that's what happened. I think the weirdo just so happened to be driving by and saw her, went up ahead a little bit and stopped, got out and come running towards her and just grabbed her. She must not have been paying attention or, probably had headphones in or something. Who knows? So he's been charged first-degree murder, especially aggravated kidnapping, tampering with evidence. He remains jailed. I'm sure her family is devastated and her 2 young kids. She looks like to me she had a good soul about her. Stupid son of a bitch. If they had kept him in jail the first time that he kidnapped somebody and robbed them, then Eliza would still be alive. I know we can't go back in time and fix nothing, but I'm just saying, he should have never been out walking the streets. And I want to know whose debit card he had. I guarantee it might have been Eliza's. She might not have had nothing with her, though. If she was just out jogging, going straight back home, she might not have took no wallet, no money, nothing. He probably got somebody else's. Did you know the woman he abducted 20 years ago worked with Eliza's uncle in a law firm? Weirdo coincidence. I thought it was a guy. Sapphire, this is so sad. My God, if you can't go jogging on CCTV, it's turning into a sad world, in my opinion. Yeah, they were purple. Her sports bra was pink. Okay. Hey, Donald, thank you. How to talk people have a good heart. What happened to this poor woman is sad. My prayers to her family. Thank you, Donald. Thank you for always being so kind and nice. I appreciate it. I see what I've been asked to go on many panels, but I'm afraid I get nervous. Yeah. Okay, let me catch my chat up. Exactly, Cece, I agree. He shouldn't even have been out of jail. Furious. I know. They think that they can punish them when they're young like that. And, send them to prison, and then they'll be rehabilitated and get out and live productive lives. That is not what happens. These weirdo convicts and predators, they never change. If you sent one to prison for 60 years or 50 years and they got out, they would still be doing something, getting some child porn or kidnapping somebody. Guarantee it. There's no rehabilitation. Hey, Just Jacks. Of course, I'm not a professional, but it's my opinion. It's what I think about them. I don't think you can rehabilitate them. I think it's wired into them, into their DNA. You know what I mean? I always say that. Some people are saying her husband and the babysitter could have set it up, but I don't believe that, and I haven't seen that. Yeah, well, where's their facts to back that up? Which, I speculate sometimes, but, I try to say, well, this could have happened. I try to think of different possibilities, but a lot of people go way out there with their theories and can't back it with nothing. A predator cannot change. You're exactly right, in my opinion. Yeah. Why can't people go around raping people? They cannot change. Oh, I watched a good movie about a serial rapist up in Washington State. And actually, Elizabeth Montgomery is in the movie. She plays his mother. It's probably early 90s, late 80s movie. It's based on a true story. His daddy was like the head of this newspaper. They was uppity up people. And he wasn't a bad-looking guy either. But he had mommy issues. His mom always put him down, talked bad to him, told him who to date, what to do, even when he was a grown man. Anyways, he went around raping women that resembled his mother. He was finally caught, okay? And then the mother tried to hire a hitman, I believe, to kill the prosecutor or detective or somebody. But she was really talking to an undercover cop, so her ass got cuffed, stuffed, booked, and cooked too. I'll have to look up to see what the name of that predator is. He's in prison for the rest of his life. He got life. I can't remember what she got. She's probably dead by now. Lifetime used to have some real good movies based on facts. Have you ever watched that one, Poisoned by Love, the Kern County murders? Well, this guy would poison his wives, even poisoned his own mother to collect insurance money. Okay. Now we're going to go watch this video of this perp. I just got to go back. Go back and find it. You just think about it, guys. We just don't know how many predators are living around us. Yes, we can pull them up on a map and see the little dots and stuff, but still it's scary, You just don't know. I've never actually went and looked at the predator registered sex offenders around here. I pulled up that map and Betty it lighted up red everywhere. And I thought, oh my God, I'm surrounded by freaking weirdos. The world's full of them. I mean, it's not even safe to go in Walmart. I saw a video on TikTok this morning. This woman was in Walmart. She was holding a knife. The police come. They was trying to get her to drop it, and they tased her. She went back and fell on like a thing of tank tops that was folded up. I mean, you can't even go shopping. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather order off Amazon. The only thing is, I just don't like ordering clothes online because you can't really look at them. If you look through the reviews and see how people are saying they're going to fit, maybe you can. But I just don't like going out. I get anxiety. Okay, I'm going to play this. I'm going to screen share if I can. We're going to see this weirdo. That's only the ones that's been caught, though. You really never know. Exactly. So I didn't think about that. Women need to have a gun with them at all times. Let me tell you something. I got mace. And I got a mossy oak hunting knife. It's always near. God forbid we talk about protecting ourselves. Somebody will say we crave physical violence. I don't care what they say. I'm going to protect myself, my family, and any kids, animals that's around. Okay. I want this to go down so we can do full screen. God bless America. It changed on me. Okay, we want to go full screen. See, it freezes up on me. Oh, you son of a bitch and thank you. It's froze, guys. Are you cleaning out the bees up or anything, guys? Let me know. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I want to be concealed carry. I'm working on it. Yeah, you can do that, concealed carry. There's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. Hey, my old granny, she's got a pistol she keeps in her drawer, in her nightstand. If somebody was to come in on my granny, oh my gosh, she'd shoot them. She would. Can't blame her. Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay, good. It would look like it was froze to me. It still looks like that. Okay. I don't think it's going to let me play this video. We'll try it. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a damn complaint to Xfinity. Now, this is bullcrap. You can only blame so much on the Chromebook. Okay. It does real good until you start streaming. Okay, let's go back. Look, it won't do shit. Okay. Here we go. Look, it's just moving on its own. I ain't touching anything. Oh, okay. This is a crime of opportunity. I really believe it is. Let me take this down a minute. Oh, now it's wanting to play good. Can you believe that crap? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but I know that it's not safe to go jogging like that early in the morning, late at night when it's dark, and do it at the same time every day. Especially you living in a big city like that. Memphis is a big city. Some people, from bigger cities might not think so, but to me, that's a big city. Memphis and around the university and stuff. You should never do the same things every day, such as like going for walks the same time every day, because somebody will be watching you. Like Cement you said yesterday, Jeffrey Dahmer, he used to watch this man that run by his house a certain time every day. He got it in his head. He wanted that man. He was going to wait for him and jump out and grab him and club him when he run by. But the day Jeffrey Dahmer was going to do it, the guy didn't come for the run for some reason. Divine intervention. There's only one internet provider here. It sucks too because we're in the country. Well, I've got Xfinity, and it is not cheap. That's what my cell phone's through. We upgraded to like faster internet and got me a cell phone. And what else? I don't know. I don't know what all we got on the cable. I know we got Peacock. That was like included. And I'm going to be watching the new Jurassic World movie sometime. Sometime when I can get my son to sit down with me and watch it. We love those movies. We love dinosaurs. I've always loved dinosaurs since I was a kid. Okay, guys, let's see what else is going on. See if there's anything else about Eliza. Watch live, day 2 of Cleotha Apston's arraignment. Charged with killing. Okay, let's click on it. 16 minutes ago. See what this freak's doing. Now, I've heard some people say, oh, she's getting so much attention in the media because she's a rich white woman. And I said to somebody this morning, I said, a lot of these moms that go missing, soccer moms and stuff from the suburbs, they get a lot of attention. I mean, of course, if an heiress, a millionaire's granddaughter goes missing, it's going to get a lot of coverage. I'm glad they was able to track him down so quick. Him leaving those sandals behind really, really helped. And they was able to catch like some of the license plate number. Him being a felon, it was easy for them to match that DNA because convicted felons go give their DNA, right? This is not wanting to load up. Watch day 2 of Cleo the Absence arraignment. Charged with killing Memphis mom Eliza Fletcher. I want to get me a laptop for Christmas. I can't take this. I'm going to wait till they have like a Black Friday sale or something, and that's when I'm going to get me a laptop. I'm going to make do until then. Mom featured on Steve Wilkos' sentence for beating death of toddler who lost part of her brain. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at that. And I just want to say prayers for Eliza Fletcher's family and friends. Y'all remember them in your prayers. I can't imagine what they're going through. Can you imagine if that was your child? Or even your niece? You know, it's just awful. She probably wasn't paying attention and didn't realize that he had went ahead of her and stopped the vehicle. Because I have thought to myself, did she try to run away from him or anything? I know they said that he got out and like started charging aggressively. I'm just wondering, he have a weapon? What? Missing high school football player now charged with murder. Says biker buddies made him do it. Victim identified. We'll look at that in a minute. We want to go down here and look at this weirdo mother that was on Steve Wilkos' show. Let me find it right here. Seems like I remember that bitch on there. I used to watch the Steve Wilkos show and stuff, but, you know, after a while, you just get tired of watching them people act like a fool. Red Rum, oh, I love the new Jurassic World. It's all, is it? I was going to watch it yesterday and I didn't. Cement Shoes, member for 26 months. Southern royalty for Eliza and her family. Thank you, Cement Shoes, for being a member. Speaking of memberships, check us out. Check out our Halloween stickers. I'm going to put them in the chat. Channel members. There's like a spooky haunted house pumpkin one. A little kitty cat coming out of a pumpkin. Another pumpkin one with a witch's hat and some emojis around it. And we also got a sugar skull. I said anyone who lost his flip-flops during a kidnapping couldn't have very well planned anything. No, it wasn't planned. I do not think it was planned. I think it was a crime of opportunity. She was jogging at the wrong place when that weirdo came by. Gosh almighty. Bless her heart. And you know he probably done awful things to her because they found her shorts. So he took her shorts off for some reason. Sick. Do y'all remember that one girl that was jogging in the country? And this guy that was like he lived nearby, was driving by, and he got out and grabbed her and took her and raped her and killed her. She was blonde-headed, really, really pretty. I can't remember his name. Okay, I was going to screen share this. Let me see if I can take this comment down. They blocked my original comment, and I have a wrench. Google moderator strikes again. Yeah, because I sure didn't do it. Now, Google will take comments away sometimes. They really will. Somebody got mad at me over that one time. And I'm like, hey, I'm not censoring no damn body. When it says Google moderator did it, that's what it means. I don't got nobody modding for me that says that. It's a Google moderator. Okay, mom featured on Steve Wilkos' sentence for beating death of toddler who lost part of her brain. Look at her pretty red hair. She looks like strawberry shortcake. Decay. Sick individuals. Pennsylvania woman was sentenced on Friday to 12 to 25 years in prison for the 29 boyfriend. According to the Daily Item, Northumberland County Judge Charles Saylor told Samantha Delcamp, 25, that she failed to protect Arabella Parker by cohabitating with Jared Burgess, 21. A jury convicted Delcamp of involuntary manslaughter, aggravated assault for the death of Parker, who Burgess kicked in the back, punched in the stomach, and threw into a chair. Sick bitch. Burgess, who was 19 at the time, also struck the toddler in her face, dumped a drink on her, threw her into a tub, and turned on the water. Child with 10% survival rate after abuse. We might have to watch that. I might get in trouble, though. Parker was then taken off life support more than a month after the October 2019 beating. The pediatrician testified that the toddler had part of her brain removed due to the beating, which proved fatal, according to the Daily Item. They deserved the damn death penalty. Evidence presented at trial showed that Delcamp did nothing to stop the ongoing abuse and lied to first responders about what happened during the deadly beating, Penn Live reported. In addition to brain bleeding, Parker also suffered a bilateral hematoma, internal stomach bleeding, multiple broken ribs, bruised lung, fractured collarbones, vaginal bleeding, various abrasions. God love that child. What the torment she endured and the pain. Earlier this year, Burgess was sentenced to 24 to 50 years for Parker's third-degree murder. Burgess' mother, Christy Lynn Willis, 53, was sentenced 17 months to 17 years for obstructing child abuse cases, hindering apprehension, making false reports to law enforcement. Penn Live reported that a state superior court upheld Willis' conviction in July. Burgess' appeal is pending. Hey, they should throw them in a cell and throw away the damn key. Now, I love my son more than anything, but I would not take up for him and cover for him. I would not let something like that go on. Anybody with common sense and a heart would not let something like this go on. And I remember watching this. I'm going to click on this just for a second. I'll probably get struck. Maybe if I talk over it, I won't. It's 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Maybe I better not. I'm just going to get y'all the link here. Oh, frig. Hold on. That's not the link. Oh, no. Let me stop screen sharing a minute. I messed up the link. There it is. Somehow, I took the link away up top. Oh, I clicked on the wrong article. Can you believe that people would stand around and let someone beat on their child? Even join in on it. Hurting a little baby girl. Her private parts was even injured. What all did they do to that child? They must have done some more horrific things, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to get that damn link, but I clicked out of it, guys. Hold on. I need to look at my chat. Good God, should be life for everyone. The worst case I've ever heard was Brianna Lopez. That sounds a lot like her case. Yeah. Okay, so they was beating her that one day. How long had they been beating on her? How many days so? I want to get this link so y'all can go watch this video. I'm afraid to play Steve Wilko's video. And then we're going to take a look at that football player who's accused of murder. Something about damn bad bug MD. What in the hell? I swear to gosh, guys. My crime online is not wanting to work. Every time the wind blows and I sit out here and try to live stream, Like it doesn't want to load up. It does just crazy things. Like I can't even hardly get back to this article. Okay. Now I got it. Copy. This thing just does creepy things. Wow, who knows? Terrifying. I know it. Bless her heart. Little kids, they should be loved and cared for. They need somebody to be gentle to them and caring and loving. It's just so sad. She's so cute. Looked like a little strawberry shortcake. People's freaking sick. See, I think that she is just as guilty as her boyfriend. More guilty, because she's the mother. Mother's supposed to protect their children with their life and love them. She must have enjoyed inflicting pain on that little girl. Totally sick. I want to see what this is about the missing high school football player that's now charged with murder because his biker gang friends told him to. Every time I try to go back, hold on, we're going to just exit out all of it, go back to Crime Online, and read about this missing high school football player. He looks like a cute little feller. I want to know what he did. Crime Online. His friends told him to. If they told him to jump off a damn bridge, would he do it? Probably. Okay, it says missing high school football player now charged with murder. Says biker buddies made him do it. Victim identified. I want to show y'all his pic. Cute little feller. Another Ted Bundy here. Have a great day, everyone. It's easy. Check your phone when you can. Okay, I will. Did you text my new one? When I get off here, I'll check it. I can't be on here too much longer either. I've got to get ready and my mom's coming. So there he is. Washington teen accused of killing his mother's former boyfriend claims that the victim's biker buddies pushed him into robbery and murder. Gabriel Michael Davies, 16, and another teen identified as 16-year-old Justin Jawoon or something, Woon, were arrested Friday and subsequently charged with suspected burglary, murder, and lawful possession of a firearm. The charges stem from the death of 51-year-old Daniel McCall, found shot dead in his Orting home on September 1st, according to the Pierce County Sheriff's Office. Detective says that Davies knew McCall because the teen's mother previously dated the victim. Charging documents filed Tuesday by Pierce County prosecutors stated that investigators arrived at, this one says McCraw's home, off of 190th Street East and 219th East Central, something other, after he didn't show up for work for several days. Deputies were able to gain access to the house to do a welfare check. They located the man deceased inside the home. The man had a shotgun wound, but no firearm was nearby. Deputies called for detectives and forensic investigators to respond to the team. Detectives spent Thursday and Friday processing the scene and collecting evidence. Friday night, our detectives had enough evidence for probable cause to arrest 2 suspects in the case. Just after 8 p.m., both of our suspects, 2 16-year-old males, were taken into custody. Okay. Fox 7 citing court documents report that Davies' father contacted police after the incident and said his son was involved, but was reportedly pushed into robbing McCraw's house at the insistence of McCraw's biker friends. Okay, let's read what it says about it. The father said that his son was approached by the victim's biker buddies to steal something from the victim's residence. He further stated that they threatened his son with harm if he didn't do it. Gabriel Davies confided in Justin Yoon, and the two of them developed a plot to steal the item out of the safe on Saturday night or Sunday morning. The two went to the victim's house and snuck in through the doggy door. The father reported that his son knew where the victim's gun was kept and said that when the victim came into the house, Justin ran after him and stabbed him, and then stated that then Gabe heard a gunshot. He reported that his son told him that he went out to the garage to get the item out of the safe when he heard a second gunshot. The father reported that his son told him that the firearm used in the incident was ditched near his home. His son claimed that the victim's biker buddies, who he said were members of a specific outlaw motorcycle club, followed him on Wednesday, pulled him out of his vehicle at the location on Tilley Road where his vehicle was found. Defendant Davies told his father that the blood in his truck was from bikers smashing his face against the interior of the car. They also reportedly put him in a Suburban and drove him around, roughing him up before releasing him. The father also said that the motorcycle club members took his shirt and shoes and then purportedly went through his truck looking for whatever item had been stolen from the victim. Defendant Davies told his father that they knew that they never actually stole anything. Prior to the police discovering McCraw's, Davies was reported missing by his family. He was supposedly on his way to football practice at the Olympia High School last Wednesday when he vanished. Witnesses told police that they saw the teen going into Millersylvania, state park. Police first located Davies' vehicle, then a day later found him in a home on Tilley Road Southwest, the Thurston County Sheriff's Office said. Davies was later found under suspicious circumstances. Investigators added and arrested on September 1st after detectives viewed security footage at the victim's home, saw two teens that police identified as the suspects breaking into the home through a dog door. Prosecutors said during court that the teen staged his own kidnapping. McCraw had a gunshot wound to the head and abdomen, along with what appeared to be numerous stab wounds. Lord have mercy. A judge set bail for both defendants at $1 million for both. They're scheduled to return to court on October 6th. So he is saying that a biker gang pulled him over, roughed him up, put him in an SUV, drove him around, was roughing him up, bashing his face and all this. And they made him go do that. I find that a little hard to believe. I mean, it's like they're describing like a scene out of a freaking movie I've watched before. I just find that hard to believe. I mean, anything's possible. Most of the motorcycle gangs around here, peaceful people, they just like to ride motorcycles. Yeah, they might wear a Harley leather or something, but they're not friggin' warlords. We do have some warlords around here. And what else? Warlords, and there was another one. Oh, the peacemakers. The peacemakers. But they don't go around robbing and stealing. It's just a gang that likes to hang out and drink beer together and go riding motorcycles. I mean, I don't know. Let me look at my chat and see what y'all are saying. It's kind of weird that a good kid like that, supposedly alleged good kid, plays football and all that, would just decide to go rob somebody and murder them. There's got to be more to this. There's got to be more. Did his mom used to date that guy, right? Possibly his mom put him up to that. Hey, Mike, good morning. Sick here. Please keep me in your prayers. I can't say her name. Is it Jeannie? Giannia? Oh, it's pretty. Coffee CC, like the Sydney Sutherland case here in Grebs, Arkansas a few years ago. Yes, that was the case that I was talking about when we was talking about Eliza Fletcher. Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. She was real pretty. And that weirdo was a local. He knew her. I think that might have been a crime of opportunity too. Or, it was a small area. He could have seen her walking or running in the area before and knew she done it all the time. It was like, hey, I'm going to take her. Gina. Okay, I'm calling you Gina. Hey, Gina. About 45 minutes from where I live. Oh my gosh. She knew this guy. He was comforting her family, helped search for her. Body was found on his property. Yeah, he was a real weirdo. I mean, you could just tell by looking at him. He's a real weirdo, big old guy too. Big made guy. Not with like, like workout muscle type, just big made, cornbread fed, as they call it around here. Um, it's just not safe, guys. Do not, if you're walking around, riding your bike. I know people like do stuff at the same time every day. I'm like that. I got a routine, but it's not safe to do that when you're out by yourself, walking or running or biking or hiking. It's just not. Yeah, he's a big fat tub of lard and ugly, uglier than sin, Gina. Freaking real weirdo. I think he had something against women because he couldn't get one because he's a weirdo and unattractive. But you can be unattractive and have a good heart, and that makes you attractive. You know what I mean? I guess I said that weird, but you know what I mean. Oh, here's something about the OnlyFans model cement shoes. Courtney Clooney's sexual explicit photos and videos could be evidence in her murder trial. Okay, here's something, guys. Bond revoked for Memphis mom's accused killer. The man charged with the abduction and murder of Memphis mom Eliza Fletcher appeared in court on Wednesday and was ordered held without bond. Abston Henderson by court because this is his true valid name. Okay, so his true valid name, it says Abston Henderson. Cleotha. I hate his name is Cleotha because my little kitty's name is Cleo. I'm weird about stuff like that. I know. Grow up, Celeste. I know. But I just hate it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Kind of sounds like Cleo. Yeah, it's been almost a year ago, Vicky. We have talked, and looked at so many cases that I can't remember these people's names sometimes, the victims' names. I've got a bad memory anyways. That's bad that we've covered so many and I forget, some of their names. Everybody's forgot about Sarm Heslop missing, Jennifer Dulo still missing. What's the other one? Colorado guys. Morphew, Suzanne Morphew. She disappeared on Mother's Day? Almost a year and a half ago. I mean, where is she? Barry, they don't got enough evidence to charge him. They charged him and had to drop it, right? Because they must have believed that they couldn't get a conviction. Don't got enough evidence against him yet. He did it, though. He did it. Sure as I'm sitting here. See what Liza's family's saying. Eliza Fletcher's family, heartbroken, says it's time to remember how special she was. I hope people don't start, online attacking her family, accusing different family members and maybe hiring this guy or something to do it. That went through my head. Could somebody close to her have hired him? Of course, that went through my head. I bet no, that's not what happened. I saw where the police said they thought it was, just a random crime of opportunity. It was not planned out, I don't think. I'm with the police on this. I think the weirdo was just driving by and saw her, and he was like, I'm taking her. Yeah. I believe that's what happened. He was in his girlfriend's vehicle, too. That was his girlfriend's vehicle. These girls, she's out working and let these convicts have their vehicle to go around commit more crimes. I think that that Abston guy worked for some kind of cleaning service. I'm going to have smoking another cigarette, y'all. Or light my other one. In my opinion, they should do every little thing he done to Eliza done to him little by little to make him suffer. Yeah, I know, Gina. That's what I always say, Did you say anything like that? You got these weirdos on here. Oh, why are you bothered? Why are you talking about physical violence? Well, I can tell you, cases like this trigger me. And I don't care what happens to those weirdos. I'm going to continue to bash them. They should torture the sons of bitches. Especially them two that beat that little girl to death. She had to have half her brain removed. That's what they should do to them. Okay, let me see. At least those foster parents are kept and stuff, but weird, no news on that case. What case y'all talking about? Orrin and Orson, yes. What's going on with that case? Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Fat Baby Toodles. If I missed anybody chat, hello. Y'all know I'm bad at chat. I get to talking. I mean, you know, when we talk about these weirdos and we talk about, you know, they should have this or that done to them, that doesn't mean, people, use common sense. That doesn't mean we're going to get out and do it. You know, when I see these cases of child abuse and sexual abuse, it really bothers me. And it triggers me and it makes me angry. And if I ever saw anybody harming a child or a dog, animal, I would snap. And I'd pick up something and I'd knock their head off. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for being me. I'm very passive, calm, easygoing person. But stuff like that does trigger me. It may bring out a little violence in me if I saw it. Bring out a whole lot of violence if I saw somebody trying to hurt somebody else or a small child. Like we gave an example yesterday, that woman this guy was trying to rape her when she was waiting on the subway, and people was filming. And he was trying to get her skirt up and get his pants down instead of somebody going over her and jerking him off of her or kicking him in the freaking head or something. I would have walked over and kicked him right in the freaking head as hard as I could. I think it's sick, people sitting around filming. Yeah, somebody, I guess, called 911, but take action. Get him off her, you know. People are like too sensitive, you know. They take things out of context. You remember that story, Fat Baby Toodles? Yeah, I know, Mike. It makes me mad too. Gina. Hey, NC Beauty. Good morning. Drag him behind the car. He's accustomed to jail. That's good for him. Put him in jail just gives these crazies a place to sleep, and he's fed. No bills, responsibilities. These people deserve torture. And you know what? They got it made in jail. I watched prisoners live streaming from their prison cells. They got TV. They had all kinds of products, like, you know, what do you call that? Hygiene products and TVs, freaking mini fridges, ice cream. You ever seen a prison TV? It's clear. Yeah, they can buy a TV and they got to pay for their own cable. I know in federal prison, you can get a TV and pay for your own cable, because one of my buddies went to federal prison for selling pot across state lines. Like a lot of pot. I'm not talking about a bag of pot. I'm talking about pounds of it. A guy that I grew up with that lives down the road from my family. Good old boy. Just sold some pot. No, that's years ago. Now it's legal in Virginia. You can't sell it, but you can give somebody back and you can smoke it and you can grow up to 4 plants. Yeah, but my friend, we call him Nub, he done 5 years in federal pen. I think he might have got in trouble for rooster fighting too, which I freaking hate. I can't stand people at rooster fight. Okay, let's look at this OnlyFans weirdo. Ladybug, you're doing so good this morning, baby. I'll go get her a bone. Hold on, guys. Let me give her a bone. Her's not barked. It's awful quiet in there. Wonder where those girls are at, lady. There's your bone, baby. Your breath's horrendous, sweetheart. How rude to talk to her like that in front of everybody. I talk to my dogs like they're humans. I wonder if since he's been in there for so long, he just wanted to go back institutionalized. Because, like you said, yeah, could be. I think he's a predator. I think he's a sex predator. He probably sexually assaulted her. That's why they found her shorts in the trash can. I mean, he could not have. He could just took them off for some reason. Maybe get his DNA off of them or something. I don't know. But more than likely, he done that to her. More than likely, he's a sex predator. I'm just wondering whose debit cards he had with her. Would she have took her debit cards and stuff with her to go on a run? Like when I walk down the road or walk my dogs, I only take my phone with me. I only take my phone. I don't take a purse or wallet or anything because I'm not going to the store. There's no use to. But there might have been a store close by in her neighborhood. I live up in a freaking holler, you know. They live in a nice suburb. There could have been some kind of little store, and she could have took her debit cards. Because I'm just wondering, because his motive for kidnapping that lawyer when he was, what, like 16 or 17 he did that crime, was robbery. And he would have murdered that lawyer. But I think when they went into the ATM, that lawyer screamed or something. There was a security guard out of uniform there. It helped. Saved his life, or he probably would have murdered that lawyer. Because he was wanting money. He was robbing him. And when somebody starts doing stuff like that at 16 years old, you might as well say they're going to be a career criminal. There's no straightening them up. He's had no raising. Guarantee it. He's probably had no raising by a mother, anybody good in his life. Maybe he has. Maybe he's got a good grandmother or something. He's just a bad seed. That could be possible. I don't know. I just know, my son is like 15 years old. So he was like a year older than Timothy when he kidnapped someone at gunpoint and robbed them. And I just think, my son, he would never do so. You know what I mean? He's just so gentle and kind and stuff. And still a child. I just don't get it. I think some people are born evil, guys. It's just in them. It's just in them. I'm back and can hear. Hey, Mike. NC Beauty. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's terrible. She'll tell you, I have a spot on my case for my debit card, so perhaps she always had her card with her. Yeah. Did we lose CC? I don't know. Hey, CC. He also charged with rape at the age of 14. Hey, Deborah. I thought I saw Dawn in here earlier. I think I missed saying hi to her. We love Dawn. Dawn, if we missed you, we're sorry. The kitties freaking love their litter box. I've had no problem. Someone asked me the other day if the cats would use the litter box with the hood on it. And I was like, yeah, there's no problem. When I first got it out and filled it up with litter, it was just Cleo here. And I just took her over and showed her where it was at, because I was just using like a little small box like you carry Coke in with when you buy several 6-packs, and putting litter in it. So she went directly and started using it. And Zoe was no problem either. I showed her where it was at, and she just loves it. That litter's working out good. The Cat's Pride's litter. I was trying to find some cheaper litter. It's $12 for Fresh Step for a box. Like for Breeze or Gain kind. So I got that Cat's Pride. It's like a 12 and a half pound jug for like $7. I can't screen share. It's not going to let me, guys. It's not going to let me screen share. I was going to screen share about Courtney cleaning. Let me go back and see. No, it's not going to let me. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's getting slow. It's getting slow. It works so much better when I'm not live streaming. I've noticed that. The Chromebook, it'll load up real fast. You can, switch tabs real fast, look up stuff real fast. But when you live stream, you can't. Okay, so there she is. Boy, she looks totally different in those pictures she posted on her OnlyFans. A Florida judge on Tuesday denied an attempt by OnlyFans model Courtney Clooney's attorney to restrict potential evidence in her upcoming trial on charges she stabbed her boyfriend to death in the luxury Miami apartment earlier this year. Clooney, 26, was arrested in Hawaii last month, brought back to Florida to stand trial for the death of 27-year-old Christian Bumseli in April, as Crime Online previously reported. Courtney, who is known as Courtney Taylor online, has claimed self-defense. Defense attorney Frank Prito sought to keep content such as text message, surveillance video, explicit photos found on Clooney's phone. Content he referred to as sexually explicit and pornography, saying such content would not be relevant to the case and would interfere with an impartial trial. Well, I don't think her OnlyFans would be important if it's just pictures and videos of her and there's no physical violence going on. But all those text messages and security footage and stuff, I think the jury should see it so they can get a clear picture. I'm not so sure her OnlyFans pictures are important, but they might be. I don't know. I'm not professional. So I probably shouldn't have said I don't think they would need her OnlyFans pictures because, I don't know, there might be something there they do need. Okay, this is going to turn into a circus media outlets publishing salacious materials, which have nothing to do with guilt or innocence in this case. I think they're just publishing it so we can get a clear view of what type of person she is. And we got the right to know when these weirdos murder somebody. We got the right to know what's going on and about their past and stuff. Okay, it's the United States of America. Another of her attorneys, Sabrina Lisa or something, said the content from Clooney's social media account is all noise. That just distracts from what the case is really about, which is on that day in April, she was fighting for her life. That's what her lawyer said. She did what she had to do because she was acting in self-defense. But prosecutors and an attorney for the Miami Herald argued against the defense motion. They're asking the court to frantically allow them to control the narrative, Assistant State Attorney something other said during the hearing. Ultimately, the judge agreed with prosecutors. Clooney is being held without bond, but her attorney said they may file a motion for bond as early as this month. The next hearing in this case is in December. Her trial is supposed to start in December. I'll play this if it'll play. So, allegedly, she went out on her balcony after the murder, covered in blood, was kissing her dog. I don't know if anybody got a picture of her
thank you.
out on the
balcony.
Model Courtney Clinton. We'll see if this will play.
He was back in front of a judge today.
She's accused of murdering her boyfriend, Christian
back in April. Today, her attorney has asked the judge to limit the amount of evidence revealed to the public.
The amount of evidence revealed to the public.
To the public, worried it will
freezing on me, guys.
Case when it goes to trial.
To the public, worried it will jeopardize the state
attorney's office released a
case when it goes to trial. It comes after the state attorney's office released a shocking video of before he was killed.
Any more evidence could
her attorney Damn thing kicked me off, guys. After I've been streaming so long, this Chromebook don't want to work. Damn piece of crap. I'm going to read chat. Y'all know, stop and think about everything we deal with daily. Work and money, all your housing bills, car insurance, groceries for your family, kiddos, needs, school expenses, yard, house cleaning, etc. So much. More in just daily life, medical bills. These have nothing but, oh, I'm behind bars. I can't come and go, but nothing else to deal with. It's made easy for prisoners, just sickening. Yeah. You know what they started doing down at the county, the regional jail? They charge them. They charge them so much money every day. And when they get money on commissary, it comes off of there. And you have to pay to see the psych doctor. What a lot of these people do is they go see that psych doctor. A lot of them lies to him so they can get some trazodone. And what is that other real strong stuff they give them? It makes them sleep. Yeah, they'll go get a bunch of that stuff. Then when they come around and give meds, go up there and get a bunch of meds and be knocked out. Sleep all day. That's what a lot of them do. Yeah, they don't got nothing to deal with. I'm going to go back. I wonder if since he's been in... Oh, I've done read that one. Okay, I think I'm up. I think I'm caught up, guys. No, it's not Seroquel. It's not Ambien. It's not Trazodone. It's something they give them for being like bipolar, but it makes them sleepy. It's not lithium. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of the name of it. But they'll hold their medicine back and trade it sometimes. Gosh, what is that medicine? It makes them eat and get fat. I can't think of it. Risperdal. Thorazine. Yep, Thorazine. That's what they give them. I've heard of that, Miss Isaacs. Rimron. Risperdal. What is a Rimron? What's a Rimron for? Yeah, but that Thorazine cement shoes, it puts them prisoners out. It knocks them out. I've never took Thorazine before. And you know what? I don't like sleeping pills like Trazodone, Ambien and stuff, even Tylenol PM. That stuff makes my legs jerk. Of course, I get sleepy, but I don't stay asleep because I'm up. It just makes my legs jerk. Mark's mom is the same way. Like, she can't take like Tylenol PM and stuff like that because it makes her legs jerk and stuff. It's not good. Tylenol's not good on you anyways, guys. Well, guys, Thorazine is for schizophrenia. Is it? Well, they give it at the jail to people for being bipolar and asleep. They sure do. The psych doctor. It is an antipsychotic, but induces sleep. Okay, I should have known that. It's like so familiar. Sometimes stuff is like so familiar to me, but I just can't freaking remember. Well, I guess they need that antipsychotic. They should give it all to them. I heard in jail, now guys, I don't know if this is true. Them girls was talking about saltpeter. And I was like, what in the hell is that? They was like, yeah, they put that in they put saltpeter in the guy's food. And I'm like, what is that? What does it do? And they said it was something. So the guy's sex drive, they won't be wanting sex and stuff. Getting turned out, I swear to God. Now, I don't know if it's true, but they called it saltpeter. I only heard of Ambien. These other meds are foreign to me. I'm telling you, I'm sensitive to medicine. Like, if I take a Neurontin, I can tell that I've took it. It makes my head woozy where I don't take anything, which is a good thing. But I don't like the feeling. Those are supposed to help me with my leg. But you know what they do? They give me bursts of energy and I just want to clean. So I'm just still up on my leg. I can't sit still anyways. I've always got to be doing something. Like, I can live stream and look around the internet a little bit. But usually I'm just listening and cleaning. I got to be moving around. We use Seroquel a lot. Yeah, I don't like Seroquel. It makes my legs jerk. Doctor gave me that a long time ago. It made my legs jerk. Everything does. Like that. And anything that's got like pills, like those diet pills and stuff like that, I can't take that stuff. It makes me manic. And I already have mania most of the time. And I have ADHD. But like that Thrive, when I first started YouTube, this lady sent me, she wasn't from YouTube, but somebody from around here. She sent me some samples of that Thrive, like Shadan Watts had. Okay, it was a milkshake, a pill, and a patch. So I got up and I made that milkshake and drank it, which was pretty good. And I put that patch on me. And then I took that pill and it made me freaking crazy, like running around, all kinds of energy, and made me manic and stuff. And I've heard other people say it didn't do them like that, but it doesn't mean like that. It's like an upper. I take Thrive and love it, but it's not for everybody. See, don't bother her like that. But anything that I take that's like a diet pill, it does me like that. I can't take it. I've been having mania anyways. I don't understand why a person can serve more time for weed and sexual assault to child rape. I know it. Like they put my friend in federal prison, which he shouldn't be in rooster fighting. But I guess that's just the way he was brought up. I don't know. But he was selling weed, but he still worked. A good old boy. He'd do anything for you. Give you the shirt off his back. He's not out breaking the law and stuff. He's just dealing in weed. And he got 5 years. Some of these child rapists don't get, they just get probation. I wonder how much it wound. I think that Thrive did something to Chris. I think he might have been sensitive to it. Like I'm sensitive to that stuff and that herbal stuff. I just can't do it. It could have. I think it was just in him though. I think Chris Watts reminds me of John List. Y'all know who he was. He killed his whole family, like what, in the late 70s, early 80s. And it was like 18 years before they found him. He killed all of his kids, his wife, and his mother. Well, he left his mother upstairs, I believe. But his wife and his kids, I think he left in the ballroom. Covered them up with sleeping bags. Turned the air conditioning down low and left. And it was 18 years before they found him. And what's his name? America's Most Wanted found him. They got this person to do a sculpture of what John List might look like as an older guy, and it looked just like him. And somebody called in and was like, hey, I was his neighbor when he lived in Colorado. And that's how they found him. And you know what? The criminal profiler said John List will still be working in the same profession. And he was working as an accountant. That was what he was an accountant when he was with his family before he killed him. And here is the thing. He killed his family because he thought it was like they were sinning and they were about to lose their house and stuff. And he felt like that would be a sin and an embarrassment. And he would just rather kill them than go through that embarrassment. But here's the thing. There was like this big glass thing in the ceiling of the house. Like a skylight thing, but it was like a Tiffany glass thing. You know what I'm talking about? It was worth thousands and thousands of dollars. He just had took that down and went and sold it, and he could have fixed his financial stuff. But from what I have read and watched about John List, that is one of the major reasons he killed his family. He was real into the Bible stuff, and his kids, they didn't go by the rules of what he thought they should based on the Bible, right? He thought they was sinning, even his wife. He thought she was a disease because she had syphilis in her brain. But the main reason is the financial stuff. He thought that would be a big sin and embarrassment. And he said he wanted to save them from that. But he reminds me of Chris Watts because he was real passive, easygoing guy, never been in trouble, never been violent, just like Chris Watts. And then just one day, they killed our whole family because they want them gone so they can start over and act like they never existed. It's crazy. John List is who they based Stepfather horror movie on. See, Mitch, it is so weird that you say that, because yesterday when I was looking through Peacock, the Stepfather was on there. And I thought to myself, they had to have based this off the List case. I thought that. And then you say that today. That's so weird. So he didn't think killing is a sin? I don't know, Mike. See, that is the crazy thing about John List. He sinned. He broke, one of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not murder. Numerous times. I think he had like 3 or 4 kids. I think there might have been 3 of them. And his wife. And his mother. And he left a note, guys. He left a note. And he's like, wife, kids is in the ballroom. And mother is upstairs. She is too heavy. She was too heavy to move. Let me look at the chat. I'm about done, lady. I think ladies. Lady, you done, baby? She might need to go out. She ate before I went live. Oh, yeah, that nut job. He moved out to Colorado, had a whole other life and family. Yeah, he moved to Colorado, and then they moved to Richmond, Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. And that's where they called him at. His neighbor in Colorado called into America's Most Wanted. And she must know where they moved to. It's really interesting. We'll have to do a live stream about him. Like Anthony Todd, I think he killed his family because his indictment. I think so too. Yeah, down there at where the Disney houses are. What's that called? Celebration, something other. Which my two are grown, but I was just now starting a family. Probably wouldn't bring children into this world the way things are. Nothing is safe, not schools, churches, events, grocery stores, on and on. I know it. I mean, it's not even safe to let your child ride to the bottom of your driveway on a bicycle and turn around, come back like we used to. Or we used to get out, walk on the road, us kids. We all ganged up every evening, me and my cousins. We'd walk up and down the road, go bike riding, go up in the woods. You just can't do that now. I would never intentionally kill anyone. In a life or death situation, I would do what I had to do. Me too. I would never want to harm anybody, but I will protect myself. I would snap if somebody tried to harm me, especially a man. I would snap. I'd freak out. I'm telling you, I am real traumatized. I know I shouldn't talk about beating people's teeth down their throat, but that's how I feel if I saw like somebody abusing a child. That's what I would want to do to them. And I can't help that. And I'm not going to apologize for it. That does not make me a bad person. That comment really pissed me off the other day, and I'm not over it. I know people say, don't be on YouTube if you can't take comments. Hey, don't be smart aleck everywhere you go just because you're behind a keyboard with no picture. Nobody knows who you are. Mind your own business. Quit judging people. Leave me the hell alone. I don't bother people. You know what I mean? I swear. I'm going to quit commenting anywhere. That way people won't come over here and comment. Vicky said, and yet John List survived. We need to do, I'll tell you what I want to do. A live stream on Blanche Taylor Moore, the Black Widow. I know a lot about her. And I want to do a John List one, and I want to do Jeffrey McDonald. I've been putting off doing Jeffrey McDonald because there's a lot to that case, and I'm not sure I can do it good. So I don't do too good anyways, but I try. I always try to find something to read so I can give y'all all the details. And then we can, discuss it. But I think we should do Blanche Taylor Moore. Trolls and subterranean lowlifes that don't matter. Yeah. Well, I disable my comments under my streams for my own mental health because that triggered me when a weirdo asked something about my son. Do I teach violence to my son? That triggered me, and it triggered my mania because I have mental health problems. Something little like that triggered me. I mean, I was mad as hell, guys. I'm still upset about that. I mean, just use some common sense. I'm a good person, but if you don't, if I'm not your cup of tea, that's fine. But don't come over here asking questions, personal questions, and being stupid. Nobody teaches physical violence. But hurt a child or animal in front of me and you'll see some. I mean, I'm not going to change for nobody, guys. This is who I am. I'm a Southern country woman, and I don't go around starting trouble, but I would defend myself and anybody vulnerable. Okay, see if there's anything else before I get off here. I got to go check on my kitties. I'm wanting to get my cats, guys, a cat condo, but they got this cute unicorn one. It's got a unicorn head in the body. It's got like a round part where the cats can get in. And like the legs are like a scratcher and stuff, which they don't need a scratcher. I got that huge one Miss Nettie sent, which is awesome. But I'm thinking about getting it and just letting them share it. And I'm going to get a couple of those little cardboard houses that you can get for cats. You can get one shaped like a donut shop or a barn or a school bus. I want to get one that's kind of big and got 2 levels because my cats like to get up high. Hey, Knitting Artisan, I'm super late to the party. Southern Country Ticks. Oh, Chicks Rock. Oh, yeah. Hey, us country girls rock. You don't mess with us, honey. My granny is just like me. I've been waiting on Jeffrey McDonald. Her family lived on a base when that happened. Changed me. Well, Deborah, I want you in my chat if possible when I do it. Then I guess I'll do Jeffrey McDonald and, whatever I get wrong, people can just correct me. Because he had like 2 trials. I mean, like, some people think he's innocent. He killed his whole family, allegedly. Well, he was convicted of it. They say he did. Now, he said hippies done it. Now, this is just right like a year after Manson and them done their murders. Jeffrey McDonald claims hippies come into his house, white guy, black guy, and a girl with long blonde hair with a floppy hat on. Attacked him and killed his family. And his father-in-law, Colette's stepfather, believed Jeffrey Dahmer for a long time till he started reading the police report and documents and stuff. And it was about 10 years after the murders. Her stepfather done everything in his power to get Jeffrey McDonald charged, and it happened. But for a while, his father-in-law took up for him until, he caught Jeffrey in a few lies, like Jeffrey McDonald called him one time, and the father-in-law recorded him. And he's like, yeah, me and some of my Marine buddies took care of one of the killers, killed him. Well, the father-in-law knew he was full of crap. Thank God he recorded that. And that, that got him suspicious. Plus, he kept asking Jeffrey for the, the police report and all that. Ken Manis did one on Jeffrey McDonald. He solves child cases. I can tell you his channel name if you want, but I don't want to drop it until I know you're okay. Oh, I'm okay with it, hon. I'm okay with Knitting Artisan. Okay, I have to give you a wrench to do it, if you don't mind. Let me see. Remove me. Okay, you should have a wrench now. Apparently, Jeffrey cheated on his wife a lot. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody thought Jeffrey McDonald was a good-looking man. Not me. And about a year after his family was murdered, he moved to California, was working out there as an emergency room doctor, got him a fancy sports car, had him a girlfriend. Unsolved No More is Ken Main's channel. Okay. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Unsolved No More. I may be subscribed to him. Who knows? Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, he's done John Benet Ramsey stuff, Mike. I'm going to get the link. Thank you, Cece. I'll grab that link. Okay. You can do it. I can do it. It doesn't matter. I'll drop it. You can drop it. He also had an episode on John Benet. Yeah. Hey, Colleen. She late to give her late slip. Also, members, don't forget, We have Halloween stickers. We got a kitty. We got like a haunted house with a pumpkin. You can't see it real good. We got a sugar skull. We got another pumpkin with the witch's hat on with some little smiley faces emojis around it. So I added those this morning. Yeah, check it out, Mike. Thank you, Knitting Artisan. Thank you so much. You're such a nice lady. You really are. I'll pay you to knit me a big tie-dye blanket. I can't crochet that good. I mess my stitches up. I can't crochet. I started to do a little chain the other day, but those metal hooks that I got messed with my hands where I've got that metal allergy. So I'm going to have to get me some plastic ones. Anyways, well, guys, I better get off here. Lady's standing here staring at the door. I got to take her inside and out the other way and let her go potty. Oh, Colleen, they're doing great. The kitties are great. They're freaking spoiled. Cleo will freaking eat pate. And then, like 10 minutes later, maybe I'm getting the dog's food or I'm getting food. And here she comes flying from the couch, jumps up on the counter, and she thinks she's a mob boss, that she is entitled to a cut of everything. I poured me some milk in my cup and went to the bathroom. I was waiting on my coffee and come back, and she was trying to drink it. She's a mob boss. Oh, sorry, Cece. I'm so busy with my son and other stuff. I know. I don't have time to. That's why I'm like so slow at replying messages and stuff, because I'm usually doing something. I'll be online, but I'm doing something. So, I'm always late replying. Speaking of messages, Hibiscus, y'all remember her husband and her in your prayers. He's in ICU. She's staying with him. This poor lady it just wore out. And they just have to take it day by day. He was doing better, and then yesterday wasn't doing too good. So hopefully today he's doing better, and I'm praying that he recovers fast and can get back home with Hibiscus. She is a real, real good lady. She really is. I had never really talked to her, and then she follows me on TikTok, so we just started talking on there, and she's a nice lady. She really is. There's a lot of nice people on here, such as Miss Beautiful Cheryl. She's a firecracker. Colleen. A lot of y'all. Trolls need a life, seriously. I don't get why people take pleasure in causing pain to they're just mean. They got nothing better to do. They worry about what everybody else is doing and their kids instead of worried about their own self. This is what I gotta say for them. Clean out from underneath your own bed before you try to clean out from underneath mine, honey. And that is a quote from my Granny Betty. I'm going to pray for these people. If they don't know, if they can't use common sense and see what I'm saying and watch me and figure out what kind of personality I got, then screw them. They can go somewhere else. I'm not changing for nobody. I want to make that clear to them. And, I'm not apologizing for nothing. I mean, everything I say, if somebody tries to hurt me, I'm going to beat the shit out of them, or they're going to beat the crap out of me one. I mean, that's just, I won't apologize for that. But for them to act like I'm just like violent, going around wanting to fight, that's just use some common sense. And a lot of times I'm just joking around. I'm not going to change who I am for nobody. Nobody. I'll change and I try to do better and try to be a better person, but I'm not going to change being sassy and a firecracker. No. Go somewhere else. Mind your own business. Worry about your own children. My son is awesome. He's cared for, loved beyond. I can't even tell you how much I love my son. I'm so good to him. He's 15 years old, and I walk him to the bus stop because you got to go down my driveway, down another long driveway. And in the evenings, I meet him halfway so I don't embarrass him too much. But I want to make sure he gets safely off the bus and stuff. There are bears here and stuff. Exactly, Cece. They need purpose. They have way too much free time on their hands. I know. I'm an awful person, y'all, but I rescue animals. I'm an awful person. I give people money when they're out panhandling and everything. I'm not a bad person, but I do lose my temper sometimes, and things trigger me when they wouldn't a normal person because of my PTSD and stuff. But other than that, I think I'm a pretty nice person. If I do have to say so myself. I mean, I know I'm not a bad person. And I'm not always bothered. Now, I do get bothered by the cases. They will rile me up, or talking about them. But it's just how I am. I'm passionate about it. You don't like me, don't like me. Take me as I come. If not, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. I didn't lose no subscribers, so they must not even been a subscriber. So I don't care if I lose subscribers. Somebody gonna talk to me like that. I don't want them around. I think I seen that old weirdo over in that NC community somewhere. I never let my kids out of my sight. Yeah. Hey, and speaking of NC, I felt bad for her. I mean, she's lost. She's not my cup of tea. Sometimes I think she can be funny, but after I heard her live stream the other day, I felt bad for her. She's lost her channel. They took her PayPal and stuff. She said people was outside of her house and stuff, and I'm like, hey, that's not right. That's not right. I mean, I think, her channel was took and stuff. I think people's done enough. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I know. She's not my cup of tea, but you know how I am. I got like a big heart, and she was crying. And I felt bad for her. I'm not going to lie, I did. I can't help how I feel, guys. I don't mean I'm going to run over and support her, but hey, I'm just not going to say nothing bad about nobody no more. I'm not. It's just, she got enough people saying bad stuff about her. Yeah, I know cement shoes. I know. And the thing with the PayPal thing, I'd say somebody did report her, but I would say if somebody reported her, PayPal saw all those fundraisers and stuff, and that's probably what it is. They might have thought it looked suspicious, but she may get her money. I mean, people give her the money. PayPal should give it to her, as long as she's doing what she said she's going to do with it. I don't even know what she said. It's just crazy on here, guys. But when you are very controversial, things like this happen. Look at Negs. His channel is gone. He got terminated. Who else got terminated? I can't remember. There was someone else. Oh, that one girl that was on 90 Day Fiance that's got a YouTube channel. They demonetized her because of her sexy outfit she wears, and sometimes she's barely got clothes on. Vince says there are people outside her house. I won't believe it till I see the proof, and I'm sorry, but I think she read my show. Yeah. Well, Cheryl, that's one thing I will agree with you about is like if someone told me like someone's outside digging through your trash or something, my ass would be up and out to see what was going on, wouldn't you, Cheryl? When somebody comes up my driveway, I want to know who it is. I'm nosy. And I'm a nosy Southern woman. I want to know who's pulling up on my property and stuff. And of course, if somebody's digging through my trash, wouldn't you be like, oh my God, and go out there? I mean, that's crazy. If somebody from YouTube is really going to her house, that is crazy. That would scare me to death. I'd be going to the damn police station. That's where I'd be going. You bet, my friend. Her name is Natasha Cooper. Colleen. She covered the Gabby Petito case, and she had a lot of subscribers. She got a bunch of them because she was restreaming the news and stuff, like all day long, kind of like Jay for Justice did. So she got a lot of subscribers, and I think she had some kind of fundraiser for a lawyer, and it pissed people off. And they got her channel terminated. That's not nosy me aware of who's on your property. Yeah, honey, my butt would have been up. Now, if people's really doing that, that is wrong. Outside of her house and stuff, that's crazy. Looking through her trash. But that could have been some weirdo. Just weirdo in the neighborhood. But, and she said somebody kicked their door open. kicked your house door open. Ain't that scary if that really happened? I don't know, guys. I don't know what's real and what's not. But I was thinking to myself the other day, Cece, you ought not say bad things about her no more on your YouTube channel. Because I was feeling sorry for her. Because she was crying. So I'm going to try not to say nothing bad. But anyways, I was thinking to myself, well, you should give her a chance. So I'm just going to like not give her a chance, but just like not say nothing inside her. I guess. I don't know. I was feeling bad about it. I got a bad conscience, guys. I got a bad conscience. I've never left that lady a comment or anything because I'm just not like that. I just don't go over and butt my nose in and be leaving somebody no bad comment. That's just not me. I don't want her channel taken from her, though, if you don't like her. Yeah, see, I feel bad for me. And it's like, she's like, they took everything from me. It's what it is. They want her gone from YouTube. They want her completely gone, some of them, that little group of her, whoever they are. You can't make somebody get off YouTube. Like, I get, like, all those fundraisers. It is weird. It is weird. Like, just tons of them. It is weird, and she has made a lot of money, but she says she's not scamming anybody. Like, when she does, like, one time she had, like, some kind of hater fund or something, and people was donating to it. And she was saying, hey, this is for the hater fund because it pisses them off when, you know. So, I don't know. I mean, if they want to donate to her, as long as she's not lying to them about it, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't do that. I mean, to have like one fundraiser or something, if you need help or something, I can see that. But tons of them, I can't get on board with that. I don't watch people I don't like, but she's easily the most supposable YouTuber. I know it. I mean, you can tell that she can be nice and funny sometimes, but I just take her as a person that would like cut your freaking throat in a heartbeat. Not literally, but you know what I mean? Throw you under the bus quickly. Because I've seen it happen, but whatever. That's why I don't buddy up with people. I mean, I talk to a few people that I trust, but like other creators and stuff, I like them and respect them and stuff, but I don't talk to anybody. It's not that I wouldn't, I just don't. And that's how I keep out drama and stuff. I really don't have no drama until some asshole comments, you know. After what I've heard she's done to my friends, I have no sympathy. Oh, really? You'll have to email me soon, issues, and tell me about it. I got a new email for my members. I'm going to post it again on a members post, okay? I didn't want to give it out publicly because I made it for my members. She stabbed more people in the back than there are grains of rice in Asia. Oh my gosh. I hate that hateful group. You ruin your livelihood, but I don't buy her tears and such on. I think if her lips are moved, she's lying. That's just me. Well, things that I think about that I don't want to say. But yeah, sure. I'm feeling you and I'm with you. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Because I damn sure don't want that damn group over here bothering me. If you say anything about her, you know. I got enough stress in my life and I don't got time for it. I'll just like to come on here and have a good time. Sometimes I lose my temper over stuff. Rarely. I like to discuss true crime and then have a good time with y'all just chatting. That's what I mean. You know, and if I make a tip, I make it. If I don't, I don't. But I think I passed my threshold after 2 months, y'all. I made $36 this month. So I think I've about passed my threshold. Maybe. I think, well, maybe not. I might not get paid this month. It might be next month. I don't know. But I don't care. That's just like extra money I use. Like I'll spend it on the animals or order me something that I need or something. It's just like extra spending money. That's the best way. No drama. Yeah. And if you start talking about these people and stuff, it will bring drama. It will bring her supporters and things like that. There's a lot of things I think about that situation, but I'm just going to keep it to myself because I told myself, hey, it ain't none of your business. You have not donated no money. So you don't got a dog in this fight, CC. That's what I tell myself. you know, um, I just worry about people because it would be upsetting for a big bunch of people to like come at you, lose your channel, take your PayPal and all that. I mean, it would totally stress me out. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I bet she feels awful, but then again, she's made people feel awful. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I wish everybody the best over there, and I don't think nobody has the right to tell somebody to get off YouTube unless they're like doing harmful stuff. I just don't think, people's going to be able to make relief. I don't know. All we can do is pray for them, guys. I don't support none of it, cement shoes. But you're going to have to email me and tell me what went on in private. We need to do a Google Meet so we can all sit around and talk as channel members. Yeah, we need to do a Google Meet one night next week. Saturday night's ghost story night. Last weekend, I had to reschedule it because there was a bat in the house, and I had, Timothy and Mark here too. And we was all just hanging out. But we're going to do ghost story nights. And for Halloween, we're going to do more than just read fairy tales. For the last couple of years, we've just done like some trivia and hanged out and talked. But this Halloween, you're going to be able to ask the 8-ball questions. Do y'all remember the 8-ball? You shake up, you ask it questions. So I'm going to get one of those. But I'm also going to get this thing. It's called the Little Book of Answers. Like you can ask a question. I'll have to sage the book and all that. You can ask a question, and whatever page I open to do, it will give you like the answer and the advice. Like if you're going to say like, are me and my girlfriend going to work out, or am I going to get a job or something like that? You can just open up that book. You don't look at the book. Just open it up, turn to the page, and read the answer to them. I watch a girl on TikTok that does it. I'm going to go back and watch some of her videos so we can do it right. But the magic 8-ball, yes. I had a magic 8-ball. Well, I am getting the retro one, cement shoes. I'm not going to get the new 8-ball. I want the old school one. I was thinking yesterday, and I got one in my shopping cart, and I'm getting ready to go order it. I was thinking yesterday that would be so much fun. I looked at a crystal ball, but it had bad reviews, and I was like, I'll just do the 8-ball. And then I may get that book, the Little Book of Answers. I think that's what it is, Little Book of Answers, because we can use that on different nights. That'll be fun to do. It's kind of like tarot cards, but it's a book that answers you. You just flip to the page. I'll show y'all. Mine was from 1991 Kmart. Hey, the old school ones on Amazon is like, they cost a lot. But like the retro one I got, I think it's just like the remake of the original 8-ball. So, and I read that it was like invented like in 1940 45. Halloween is my favorite time of year. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween. I'm thinking about being a cat again, even though I was last year because I got these kitties. Then I thought maybe I should be Carol Baskin again and bring my bobcats out here with me. But no, I don't want to be Carol Baskin. I think I'm going to be a kitty cat with like leopard spots on me so I can look like a tabby cat. I had a magic 8-ball and I'm older than dirt. Well, it might be worth money. Yours might be worth money because some of those 8-balls on there are $30 and $40. Yeah. And I found one for $9.99, but Walmart's got them too. I think it's like the newer ones, but I'm just going to order mine from Amazon. You can't never get through the damn aisles at Walmart. People are so rude. They'll see you trying to look for something. They don't say, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm in your way or nothing. I can't stand rude people. Anyways, guys, I want to get off here. Thanks for chatting. Y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind, and peace. Oh, and I got some cool Halloween shirts coming in, guys. If I can get my YouTube AdSense, we'll do a giveaway. I'll let y'all know. Anyways, have a great day. I'm coming, Ladybug.